What's up, everyone? Y'all already know it's your girl Ariana Chanel with the Petty Punch. And last night was Monday, so you already know it was Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. So if you missed last night's episode, don't worry, because I'm here to fill you all in. So we first get off the episode, Shooter's son did pass away due to gun violence. So all of his friends get together and, they just comfort him and are just there for him as friends and try to figure out the solutions that they can do to fix these problems that we have in the streets with gun violence. Then they asked him what's the deal with Sierra, and he says Sierra hasn't been there for him since the funeral, so he just feels some type of way. But he says the divorce is moving forward, but he just feels like she should be there for him because at the end of the day, family's all they got. So then we move on to Tommy, and Tommy meets up with her mom, and she basically apologizes for how the situation went down with her sister Versace last time. How Tommy got in a big fight with her. But her mom says she feels like they can repair the relationship. So Tommy says, hey, as long as Versace apologizes for what she did and owns up to it, Tommy might be willing to accept it. So her mom's like, okay, you know what? Let's do a photo shoot if she apologizes to you. So Tommy agrees that maybe she'll think about the photo shoot if and only Versace apologizes. Meanwhile, Jasmine meets up with Kirk. And Jasmine, just wants to know, where has Kirk been since he found out that he was the father of their son? And, Kirk is like, I pay child support, so, what do you need from him? But Jasmine is just like, I just want you to be there for our son because I just want him to have a relationship with all his sisters and brothers. And Kirk just doesn't want drama. But Jasmine really seems like she's coming from a genuine place and says, I didn't mean drama when I came into press. I really just wanted to apologize for Rashida, and I just want them to be able to bond with their siblings. And, Kirk just says, hey, right now, just let me deal with Rashida. But they seem like they're going to be able to move forward and take care of their son together. Now, Carly and Sean Garrett meet up, and they actually open up to each other. And Sean Garrett tells her that, he lost his mom to cancer. And Carly actually reveals that, she found out her dad has cancer. And she doesn't really know how to deal with this because her dad wasn't there for her growing up as a child. And so now she just has to take care of him. But Sean says, hey, why don't you just fly him out to Atlanta and see how you can take care of him because this might be what you need to really heal. So then we're introduced to K Bachi. He's Jacque's friend, and he's like this big promoter in Atlanta. And they're doing this community service event. Shooter comes out and everything. Then his girlfriend, Keely, comes out. So Keely is a music executive in the game. She's been in the game for quite some time, and she's also Shooter's best friend. So, we're getting to know Keely, and Keely is all talking about, well, what's going on with Sierra to Shooter? And Shooter's like, Sierra really ain't been there for me. So Keely is like, as a friend, I want to be there for you. And I know, if Sierra's not going to do what she got to do, she probably doing her own thing. And so Shooter also feels like he thinks that Sierra's been doing some things, behind his back. So Keely's like, well, you know what? I got a distraction for you. But Jock and them like, no, we don't think that's a good idea. But Keely's like, no, he just needs a distraction to get his mind off things because he's going through a lot. So Rashida and Kirk meet up, and Kirk is just basically talking about the baby, and Rashida doesn't seem to have any bad blood with him. She just really wants him to focus on his kids because she knows that he's a good father. So whatever she has to do with the kid, she's not going to stand, in the way of the kids having a relationship with their brother. So it seems like there's going to be good ties between the family and sister bond. However, Kirk now wants to move back in, and Rashida's like, hold on, slow your roll. And then he also talking about, working with her. So we'll see if they do business in the future together. So Tommy's family has a photo shoot, and in comes Tommy. So Tommy already looks like, what is going on? So Tommy's like, why are y'all doing this photo shoot? I never agreed to a photo shoot unless Versace apologized. Not at the photo shoot. So, Versace tries to apologize, but she says that she wants an apology from Tommy. So Tommy's like, no, I'm not apologizing to you. So they start arguing, they call each other out their name, literally about to start fighting. So then, Tommy's mom tries to get in the middle of it, but then Tommy starts arguing with her mom saying, you never been there for your kids. And it just turns into chaos. And it ends just pretty much like that. So hopefully they can resolve some things. So now everyone goes to Just Brittany's event. She's performing. And Jock is basically watching over Keely because Bachi says Keely be turning up at certain events. So Bachi's pretty much, he's a promoter. So a lot of females are all on him, touching him. He seems like he's flirting. And Keely is not having that. So she tells Jock, I'm not here for the games. I don't got time for that. But Jock is like, yo, he's a promoter. That's his job. Just chill. So then they bring up the whole Sierra situation. And Keely says she has a friend. Her name is Deej. So she's going to hook him up. But Jock's still like he needs more than that. He's just really going through more than just see air. He going through his son, but Keely is just trying to be there for him as a best friend. So then Bocce comes over and they get into an argument because Keely did not like what she was seeing. So they start talking about, okay, look, you don't need to be over here with all these females. And Bocce's like, this is my job. So she pretty much storms out and throws a drink on him. So now Keely and just Brittany meet at the nail salon. And Brittany pretty much tells her everything that's been going down with Estelita and Erica Mena. And Keely's just trying to give her advice because she feels like maybe Estelita just felt threatened that, you know, Stevie is working with another artist. But just Brittany just says she just wants a record from Stevie at the end of the day. Then Keely brings up, okay, what's the contracts looking like? Is he like really managing you? But Brittany says she don't want to sign no dotted line right now. She just wants to work with someone because she's kind of iffy about the whole situation because it just seems like a really messy situation. So Keely's like, you know what, maybe I'll talk to Stevie and I can come on as a project manager. So they said they're going to talk to Stevie, so maybe some business will happen between the two of them. Now the episode ends on a little crazy note. So in walks Tommy on a meeting with Scrappy's baby mother. And the episode ends just like that. So I guess we'll have to see what happens next time on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. So be sure to go on thepettypunch.com for your latest entertainment and gossip news.